Hey, it's Cassiah Jay. Welcome to today's episode of Jeunesse Live. It's Saturday, April 20th. Thanks so much for tuning in. If you like today's episode, make sure that you share it and tag your friends who should be watching the show in the comments below. Also, drop your country flag. Let us know who's tuning in from all around the world. On today's episode, we are going to talk about social selling. That's right. I love this topic. We all love to share things that we enjoy. And if you don't know, Jeunesse has an amazing tool to help you learn how to become a social seller. So I'm going to walk you through that tool today. And I know that after you watch today's episode, you are going to be well on your way to achieving your dreams with Jeunesse and also becoming a better social sharer. So stay tuned. I also, of course, want to invite you to connect with all of us online. You can connect with @JeunesseHQ on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to stay in the loop on what's happening with our exciting new product launches and events around the world. Plus, we've got all kinds of really valuable tools and tips on how you can grow your business. I also want to invite you to link up with some of our brand representatives, connect up with our CVO, Scott Lewis. He's on Instagram, Mark McDonald, our Zen brand ambassador, Dr. Vincent Giampapa, one of our scientific advisors, Dr. Newman, Yolanda Halston, just to name a few. Gosh, we all want to connect up and share amongst our community. That's how we all get better and stay in the loop. So make sure that you connect with everyone on social. That's what we're talking about today, how to become a social influencer and a social sharer. So that's a good first step along the way. Also, it's a holiday weekend here in the United States. So on behalf of all of our Jeunesse family who's celebrating, we want to wish you all a happy Easter. And let's go ahead and get right started. Let's move right into our news and events. We want to give a big shout out to our fan of the week. So this week's fan is Christy Monahan from Odessa, Florida. Thank you for the kind note, Christy. Thanks for always tuning in. She said, "Hi, Cassiah. I love your lives on Saturday mornings." So, gosh, that means so much to me. Thank you guys for always tuning in. I love doing these shows for you. If you have any feedback on topics you'd like to see covered, make sure you drop those in the comments below. Also, if you missed this month's episode of Exec Connect with our Chief Visionary Officer, Scott Lewis, which aired on Wednesday, April 10th at 9 o'clock Eastern, you can catch the replay. It's on our YouTube channel and right here on Facebook. You won't want to miss it. We had lots of great content, and we welcomed our special guest, our Chief Marketing Officer, Mark Patterson, who gave an incredible marketing update on all the latest and greatest things that are happening in Jeunesse. So you'll want to make sure you're up to speed on those so you can plan and grow your business. We have a big announcement. That's right. We have won our 2019 Global Beauty Award. So I've been telling you guys about this for a couple of weeks. We knew that we were nominated, but we have just gotten word that we have won Best New Hair Care Product and Best New Male Hair Care Product for Reveal, which is our advanced hair care system. I absolutely love this product. We talked a little bit about it on last week's show. And if you haven't had a chance to experience Reveal for yourself, you can pick up the whole system or you can buy the products individually. But I encourage you to do so. It's all about using the products and being a product of the product so you can share them more effectively. Also, Zen Project 8 has a 30-day rolling challenge happening. So every day counts. We want to invite you to sign up. It starts a new session the beginning of the month. So the first of each month in 2019, just go to zp8challenge.com. This is available in North America and also in Europe, but it's a great way, whether you want to lose some inches or you want to gain more muscle or just become more healthy in general, learn great tips on how to choose the right foods to eat and when, and how to incorporate the Zen Project 8 line into your daily food regimen. It's really important. We want to invite you guys connect up at zp8challenge.com. We also just had an event in Florence with Dr. Vincent Giampapa, one of our scientific advisors. We are launching AM/PM stick packs. So it's AM/PM in a powder form. You just mix it up with some water, shake it up, and you can drink it. So that is coming to our European markets. We're very excited about this product. And for those of you who haven't tried AM/PM, it's an amazing, amazing daily supplement to help you get all the vitamins and minerals and the nutrition that you need, which we know we're not getting in our diet. So encourage you guys, check out AM and PM. Of course, we have Revita Blue now available in Australia and New Zealand. This is an amazing, amazing blue-green algae drink with all kinds of good for you benefits. You can check out more information on that at jeunesseglobal.com. Visit your website and reveal, now available in India and Malaysia. So making its way around the world for everyone to have more beautiful, thicker, fuller looking hair. That's what we all want, right? So that's available in India and Malaysia. We also have Mother's Day coming up next month. That's right. So we've got some very special packages that we've put together for you to take advantage of some incredible discounts and to gift to the woman in your life. So take advantage of these discounts. You can check your back office promotions for more details on your region and what the specific promo packs are. That's right. Mother's Day is May 12th. So I'll wish you a happy early Mother's Day to all of you who are watching. We want to invite you to check out sharejeunesse.com. This is an incredible website that has all of your marketing tools. So if you're looking for a product logo or the Jeunesse logo, if you want some brochures or magazines, you want to download some videos to post up on your favorite social media platform, we've got them all and they are done for you and ready to go at sharejeunesse.com. We're going to talk a little bit more about this website on today's episode because I'm going to show you a resource that lives at sharejeunesse.com that I think will really be helpful as you become a better social sharer. If you haven't tried J-Mobile, we've got a brand new iteration of our app. It was totally rehauled to make for a better user experience for you. So if you have an Apple device, you can get this from the Apple Store. If you're on an Android device, you can get this at the Google Play Store. And guess what? Here at Jeunesse, our tools are free. That's right. We want to make sure that you have the best tools to grow and share your business, and J-Mobile does all of that. It's a multi-tiered communications tool that allows you to get alerts from corporate. So we let you know what promotions and events and news and updates that are happening. It's a way for you to run and manage your business so you can check those commissions and see what's happening with your team, and a way for you to share. So you can share and text out wonderful videos that we've compiled for you through our marketing department and let those videos do the work for you so you don't have to know every single thing about the business. We've put together some world-class tools to be able to help you with that. So you can download J-Mobile. Again, it's totally free. Just use your back office username and password to log in. We're also putting together some masterclass videos for you, and one of them is on how to get started using J-Mobile. So look for this in the very near future. We're really excited to offer this video tutorial to all of you who are wanting to maximize this incredible tool for your business. Additionally, another tool we have is called Play Jeunesse. So this works as a great prospecting and recruiting tool where you can use it with the We Live Jeunesse magazine or any Jeunesse product. All you have to do is have this app on your phone and take a picture of the product that you want to get information on, and it will pull up all the video marketing materials that we have. So if someone's interested in Envy, it's going to show all the Envy videos. If someone wants more information on Nevo, it's going to show you some Nevo videos. So it's a great tool for you. It also shows how tech forward our company is when you're talking to people about the products and about the opportunity here at Jeunesse. We've got some amazing ways to make it really simple and easy for you to share Jeunesse. We also want to get you guys super excited because, as you know, usually at our expos, we launch a big product. So we've got something coming at Expo 10. Our theme this year is Next. So what do you guys think is coming next? It's an $11.19 billion global market estimated by 2022. So big things happening. I could not be more excited about this. I know I tell you guys all the time, I'm a power user of all of our Jeunesse products. I think we have the most amazing products in the marketplace. I love and use all of them. This one, though, I think you're going to be really, really excited about. So stay tuned for what's happening at Jeunesse Next, our annual World Expo. And that's right, it's a 5-country tour. So we got so big, we could no longer do this in one place. That means we're coming to you. We'll kick off in Orlando, September 6th through the 8th. Then we'll head to Macau, the 15th through the 19th. Then to Singapore, September 19th through the 22nd. Milan for the European World Tour, October 18th through the 20th. And then we'll close out Expo November 8th through the 10th in Rio at our very own Jeunesse Arena. If you want more information on Expo, all you have to do is go to jeunesseglobal.com. This website is amazing because as we get closer to these events, you'll be able to actually see the agenda, be able to plan your travel, figure out what hotels are going to work for you to stay at, and all kinds of great information at that website. So visit jeunesseglobal.com for more information. All right, let's hop right into the show because we have a ton of stuff to cover. I actually might do this in a 2 or 3 part series. So I'm going to get through what I can get through today without going too long, because I want to make sure that you guys are able to assimilate all of the great content we're going to talk about. Last week on the show, I showed you a variety of tools that we have here at Jeunesse. We talked about the We Live Jeunesse magazine. That's priced at $1, and it is an incredible catalog that gives you all the information that you would need on the company, from the products to the founders to our scientific advisors to our business opportunity. Everything is listed in there, and it's an amazing tool for you to use when you're sharing Jeunesse. We also talked about our distributor marketing guide. Inside of that, you've got information on what you can say and what you should avoid saying on social media or in person. It's just a guideline to help you. We've got how to earn with Jeunesse. So if you're wondering how to make money by selling the products either at resale or wholesale or building a team here at Jeunesse, we've got a guide for that. And today I want to talk to you about our guide to social selling. So this is what this looks like. And all 4 of those materials come inside of your J kit if you get a physical version of the J kit that's mailed to you. So this is the magazine itself. So you can see it's quite lengthy, but guys, the information in this guide is priceless, especially when we're living in a time where technology and social media is the way that people are connecting. They're wanting to utilize those platforms to connect because that's where we're getting our information. So I think you're going to really love today's show. I just showed you that that's what that looks like, but let's head on over to our website, sharejeunesse.com, because what I want to do here is actually show you how I am going to be accessing the information that's going to be shown on the screen. I want you guys to be able to do this because we have these amazing, amazing resources, and I want you to know exactly how to go and find them. So all I did was go to sharejeunesse.com. So sharejeunesse.com, enter your back office password to log in here, and you can see all of our Jeunesse marketing assets are available to you. So to get to the guide to social selling, which is what we're going to be talking about today, all you have to do is go right here in the menu bar where it says brochures and PDFs, and then come down here to your J kit. Okay, so when I click on the J kit, it's going to show me the digital version of the hard copy materials that I was just telling you about. So this is what a normal distributor would get in their J kit when they get them mailed to them. So today we're going to talk about your guide to social selling brochure. All you have to do is click on it. And then right here, you see this little arrow. If you click download, it's going to say, do you accept the terms and conditions? We're going to say yes. And then it's going to actually open this PDF. This is a 40-page magazine. So what we're seeing here is the digital version. It's 40 pages. So we've got lots of stuff to cover. And that's how you access it there. I actually downloaded this and saved it to my computer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to toggle out of Share Jeunesse, and I'm actually going to share the PDF itself so you can kind of see what it looks like in my desktop version. So here we go. All right. Perfect. Okay, so you can see this is your guide to social selling, and this is what it should look like when you download it and save it to your device. Of course, we are going to scroll down because unlike the magazine where we can flip through the pages, I want to make sure that you guys are able to follow along. So what you're seeing on the screen is going to be what's included inside of the magazine. So of course, there's a welcome in there. We want to just make sure that you guys have a system that you can follow so that you can share Jeunesse in a way that feels really natural. That's one of the things that holds people back from growing their business is they just don't know how to talk about their products, or they don't want to sell anything to their friends, or they don't want to have to go and, throw home parties or whatever it is. But we want to give you a roadmap to empower you to take advantage of the resources that you have so you can go to work and achieve the goals of your dreams. So let's talk a little bit about social selling, because social selling isn't about selling. It's about sharing a positive experience that you have. I love that the example in here is books, because every week, and today I've got a good book to share with you guys, but every week I tell you guys about amazing books that I'm reading and authors from around the world who create great content and great information that helps us get better. So it's really natural for us to talk about movies or what we're watching on TV, or a book that we've read, or somewhere we ate, or an experience that we had that was amazing. So these things are natural and it works, right? Because we're always looking for like, hey, who can recommend a good CPA to me? Or I wonder if my friends from Miami could tell me what I shouldn't miss out on when I'm in town, right? We're always looking for people to give us tips and recommendations. So it matters. So here's what we need to look at when we think about social selling. Social selling is a personal recommendation. It is sharing something you really like, and it is a contribution to others' health or overall quality of life. What it's not is pushing products that people don't want or don't need. It's not convincing other people to buy into a business opportunity, and it's not using your influence for personal gain. So we want to make sure that we are approaching social selling with the utmost ethics, right? So it says that according to Mintel's American Lifestyles 2015 report, 69% of consumers seek recommendations on products and services prior to making a purchase. So people are looking for the information that you have, right? So the goal with the social selling guide is to empower you to have a process or a roadmap on how you can actually share Jeunesse. So let's take a look at step number 1, which is share. So here we have product samples. We have social shareables. Those are the images that you can find inside of your J mobile app. We also have tons of social media images that are available in sharejeunesse.com. These are swag and takeaways like t-shirts. Today I'm wearing my Luminous redefining t-shirt. I always try to wear Jeunesse branded stuff when I'm out so that if people ask me, hey, what is Luminous? Or hey, what is Jeunesse? We can share it, right? So it creates natural dialogue and conversation. So if you're looking at sharing, we recommend the We Live Jeunesse catalog, all of our videos, and a digital presentation. Also inside of Share Jeunesse, you've got our opportunity and product PowerPoints. So you can go in there and you have beautifully branded materials available for you to follow along and be able to present. Step number 2 is to inspire, same thing. Use those We Live Jeunesse video intros. Talk about the founders and our CVO. We've got beautiful videos that document, the beginnings of Jeunesse and where it's come from, and the overview brochure. Then we've got step number 3, which is to believe, which is where the social selling guide falls under. That's what we're going to be talking about today. So it's following the guide, going through the modules, and then utilizing the digital presentations. And then 4th, of course, is to achieve. It's really how to earn. How do you maximize Jeunesse? And with that is included your reward trips, which, by the way, we want to give a shout out to anyone who's getting ready to leave for the Rome trip. Well, that's coming up, the Jeunesse travel trip going to Rome. So Katie Holt-Larson, our president of North America, and Brett Webb, our GM, did an awesome video just documenting, hey, what do you need to wear? What should you bring? What can you expect? And there were also some highlights of things that you may not have known. So that's fun. It's available on the North America fan page for Jeunesse Global. You can go check it out. I highly encourage you to watch it. Even if you're not attending one of the upcoming reward trips, stay in the loop on what's happening. Let that be a goal for you as you move forward in your business. Jeunesse takes some of the most exotic and amazing trips in the world and really does a great job of honoring and taking care of our distributors who do a great job of performing. So let that be something that you can kind of set as something to look forward to and something to achieve on your goals. So of course, if you've already shared something special, you are naturally a social seller, so you're already doing it. So let's talk about what motivates us. We really want to make sure that social selling is authentic. It's all about who we are. So I always try to think of like, what is it that I represent, or what do I want to be known for? So a couple of things that I look at are, of course, health and wellness. I promote a healthy lifestyle. I'm very active. I love to, I'm outdoorsy. I play volleyball. I golf. I love to be with my dogs. I enjoy going to baseball games. So it's all about connecting with other people and sharing stories that help other people connect. And here at Jeunesse, that's what we do. We help people look, feel, and live young. So we want to maintain that message when we're out using our social media platforms. And then making it personal. Like, do you actually care? Because people can sense when you're not authentic. You have to be passionate about the products that you're talking about, passionate about the products that you're using, and know how those products will add value to people. So it's really about figuring out what people's pain points are. So if you know someone that really is just trying to get those extra pounds off or really needs to get healthier, then, look at how you can connect with them and provide, Zen Project 8 as a solution to that problem. Or someone that maybe is starting to get those wrinkles setting in, and look at Luminous line as being a solution to their problems. So it's all about expressing care for other people and knowing that you are actually providing them a solution to their problems. So instead of asking them to do you a favor, which is a horrible approach, don't do that, because it's disempowering and it feels like you are taking something from that person instead of giving something back. So know that you have to come from a place of genuine care and concern and passion for your products, and then be in the know. It's all about understanding the products. So watch the videos. That's why I love doing this show for you guys. I love to go through this material and just share with you, hey, here's what we have. Here's what's accessible to you. They say when the student is ready, the teacher appears. Well, guess what? It's appearing in front of you today. So be in the know. Use the products. Understand what they do. Watch the videos so you're more educated about them. I'm not saying that you have to know every single thing. And when people start to really ask very scientific questions about products, I don't even know the answers to those, right? But I do know enough about the products to be able to tell people what it's going to do and how it's going to help, and also have a personal experience in using those products. So if you want more materials, you can visit Share Jeunesse. Also inside of your J office under distributor tools, we have tools there for you. Check out all the videos that are loaded for you in your app. These are great to send out to give people more information, but also for you to watch so you gain a deeper understanding of the products. So I love this workbook too, because throughout it, it's going to ask you to really stop and think about what your goals are. So if your goals are more product-based, or if your goals are more income-based from a business standpoint, you'll want to write those down. So you've got the share quadrant, which we talked about earlier. So let's go into step number 1. We talked about using the products. You have to be able to have an experience in using them so you can talk about them. This is also going to increase your confidence, because they always, people always ask me, like, how can you get on stage and speak in front of all those people? Oh my goodness, that would be so hard for me. Well, I could promise it's not hard if you are an expert on your topic, right? So the better that you guys get at sharing this information, the more you use the products and gain a deeper understanding, the better you will be. So your ability to encourage others to try the products is going to rely on the authenticity of your passion and experiences with the product. That's why we love to sample. We want to make sure that these products are incorporated into your daily routines and the products that you love. So here's a great chance for you to write down which products are your personal favorites. Those will probably be the easiest ones for you to share, right? So there are some products in Jeunesse, and I use all of them, but there are some that I use less frequently and some that I don't go a day without using. So which products do you enjoy and why do you love it? So here's a little example. It says, I'm excited about Instantly Ageless. Inside, I still feel 30, but let's just say I don't look like it. A couple of dabs in the morning and I look like my more youthful self. It totally changes my outlook. So that's a great example of why you could love a product. And so pick your product, write it down, and then be thinking about why other people might enjoy that same feeling, right? So instead of thinking about what the product is and what it does, always be thinking from a benefit standpoint, right? So this particular example says, she starts to feel young again, and it changes her outlook for the day because she has more confidence. So be thinking, why would other people enjoy it? And then if you were telling a friend in 1 minute or less what a Jeunesse product could do for them, what would you say? So here's another example. It says, I've had trouble sleeping for years, but AM and PM Essentials helps me sleep better than anything else I've tried. Now I wake up and I feel rested and ready to seize the day. So those are short little snippets that feel really natural and authentic that hopefully will help you as you continue to share Jeunesse. So I love that we're talking about designing our goals here too, because gosh, this year is already flying by. Can you believe that we're almost done with April? That means a third of the year has just vanished. Like, it's gone so quickly. That means we are we have 2/3 of the year left. So that's like 8 months that we'll have left. And we need to really be thinking like, hey, what were the goals that we set on January 1st? How close are we to achieving those? Are we off track? Do we need to course correct and kind of get back on track? Or if you're just coming into Jeunesse, maybe this is your perfect clean slate. So let's set those goals, right? it's a proven fact that people who write down their goals are more likely to achieve them. So I do highly encourage you guys, be thinking not so much about what you can get from the Jeunesse business or how much money you could make or what you could be doing from that standpoint, but be thinking really about what is your life goal, okay? What is it that you really want long-term? These are things like your family. What is it that you want for your family? What about your health? How important is that to you? If you're not healthy, does everything else, does it even matter? So your financial goals, what do those look like for the year? And then personal goals. Who are you becoming as a person? How is this business making you better overall? What kind of skills are you learning? How are you improving and building confidence? Those are fun things that you really need to just take a minute, do a quick reality check, and then think about how Jeunesse can help you achieve those. So here's your short-term goals. How do I see this area of my life being different in the next 3 to 6 months with Jeunesse? What changes would I need to make in order for that to happen? And if I'm really being real with myself, is that goal a possibility? Remember, we talk about SMART goals, specific, measurable, and achievable, right? So we have to know that it's something that really could truly be a possibility. And if yes, then what's holding me back to my goals? How could I modify it? And right now, I commit to taking the following action. Action is the key. You can know everything about the business, but if you never take time to take action in the business, you won't get anywhere. So commit to taking action in your business. And then same thing for your short-term goals, number 2. And here's your SMART structure. So specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and trackable. So it's all about understanding that SMART structure. I've actually dedicated a whole show to this, this whole concept of SMART goals. I think it was earlier in the year, probably like around the end of December, early January. But it's so important. I mean, this is every area of your life. This isn't just for your business or for your goals with Jeunesse. These are all things. You really need to be clear on what it is that you want. And then finally, we go to share. So who is it that you know, and where is it that you go? So when we talk about where we're sharing, I love this. So ideal places. These are things like sports practice, whether it's your own, if you're playing some adult sports, that's cool. If it's your kids, then that's a really fun place to meet other maybe soccer moms or baseball moms or other coaches that might be, you know, with their kids. So those are ideal places for you to share. These are things like exercise studios or the gym, your church. What an amazing community of people that you have access to help and share goals with. Your workplace, your neighborhood, coffee shops, restaurants, and of course, social media. So we want to talk a little bit further about that. But what are your 5 ideal places where you would feel the best about you know, socializing and feeling good, where you can naturally engage with others, recommend products, or suggest a potential solution to a challenge that someone is experiencing in their life? So be thinking about that. Okay, ideal people. So this is all about who do you want to connect with? And I have said it before, like not everyone deserves to be in your business, right? Like you want to really be selective because you have to work together. It's such a collaborative effort. Everyone's working together. So make sure that it's people that you attract that are like-minded, that are going to contribute to the group as a whole and that you can connect with on a regular basis. So these are people, maybe you want to start thinking about who is it that you know that's like really health conscious, right? Like disciplined in making sure they eat healthy, they have an active lifestyle. These are people that you know are already kind of living the lifestyle of Jeunesse. Another one is who could invite 10 people to their home and all 10 would show up. So these are people with influence. These are people that have strong core communities of people that they could pull together and have a network of people that will come to their home just because they ask them. Number 3 is are successful in whatever activities they participate in. These people are achievers. The next are people lovers, charismatic, energetic. These people are attractors. They are the socials. They always have people around them, or they're like very well networked. And then who you want on your team are connectors. These are people that know everybody that knows everybody, and they are more than generous with recommending friendships and relationships and telling people who they need to connect with. So you want connectors on your team as well. So think about the people who value your decision making the most because of your relationship with them. So here's an area where you can write down your top 10 people and then think about the people who are your closest friends and family, who would come to your house just because you invited them and who would want to join the business simply to work with you. So, all right. I think that we've just covered a ton of information, and that was only the first 9 pages of the book. So if you guys really enjoyed that information, I would say by all means, go into sharejeunesse.com and download this guide. It's amazing. So we'll keep diving back into it. We still have 30 more pages to go. So in the next couple of episodes, we'll dive into it and really get clear. There's amazing tips on there on social sharing. There's amazing copy that's already written for you to give you some ideas of things that you can post so that you can kind of move that forward through social media. And if you happen to have the hard copy, sit down with this, like really think about how you can educate yourself on becoming a better social sharer, because influence really is key. And it's not influence in a way to get people to do things. It's influence. It really, really matters in life, because we all have to take certain actions in our life, whether it's getting our kids to go to bed at a certain time or helping people help themselves by helping them guide them through the decision-making process. Being a person of influence is really, really beneficial, and anyone can learn how to do this. So it doesn't matter if you have 100 million followers or if you have 50 followers, anyone can be a person of influence. And to be honest, sometimes the smaller the core community you have, the more influence you actually have. So I hope that you guys loved those tips. If you have additional tips to add to that, by all means, make sure you add them. But I can't close the show without giving you a dose of inspiration and a book recommendation. So this is probably the 3rd time I have read this book. It is called Start with Why. It says how great leaders inspire everyone to take action. And this is by Simon Sinek. So if you don't know who Simon Sinek is, that would hurt my heart. So I hope that you do. If you don't, Google him, because he has the most amazing TED Talk. It's been viewed by millions of people all around the world, and it's all about the importance of knowing why we do what we do. So Start with Why. It takes this concept even deeper. So it's an amazing book just talking about how you can really get clear on what your motivator is and then move it forward with action in your life. So it's absolutely an amazing book. You have to understand that I don't recommend books that I think are just so-so. I only tell you guys about the ones that I absolutely love. I have read this book multiple times. It has absolutely changed my life and the way that I look at things, and it helps you keep the whole picture, because there are times in life that everyone goes through. It's cyclical. Sometimes things are really good, and then sometimes you feel like, oh my gosh, when is life going to stop kicking the crap out of me? So if you remember your why at all times, and you can always hold that near and dear, you don't have to worry about the what, and you don't have to worry about the how. All you really have to be focused on is the why. What is the core motivator that is driving you into the life of your dreams and taking action toward the life of your dreams? So this will actually help you as you go through the goals that are inside of the social selling guide too, because it's funny, I didn't even realize that the two connected so well, but the social selling guide is going to help you really determine those goals and what you have on your plate for right now, moving toward the end of the year. So 8 months, guys, that's what we have. I'll read to you a quick passage from this book really quickly, because I know we have to close the show, but I wanted to share with you. This chapter is called When the Why Goes Fuzzy, and it's all about achievement versus success. So in this passage, he says, for some people, there's an irony to success. Many people who achieve great success don't always feel it, and some who achieve fame talk about the loneliness that often goes with it. That's because success and achievement are not the same thing, yet too often we mistake one for the other. Achievement is something you reach and attain, like a goal. It's something tangible and clearly defined as measurable. Success, in contrast, is a feeling or a state of being. In quotes, he says, she feels successful, so she is successful. We say using the verb to be to suggest this state of being. While we can easily lay down a path to reach a goal, laying down a path to reach that intangible feeling of success is more elusive. In my vernacular, achievement comes when you pursue and attain what you want. Success comes when you are in clear pursuit of why you want it. The former is motivated by tangible factors, while the latter is something deeper in the brain where we lack the capacity to put those feelings into words. Success comes when we wake up every day in that never-ending pursuit of why we do what we do. Our achievements, or what we do, serve as the milestones to indicate we are on the right path. And it is not an either or. We need both. A wise man once said, money can't buy happiness, but it pays for the yacht to pull alongside with it. So there's great truth in this statement. The yacht represents achievements. It's easily seen. with the right plan, completely attainable. The thing we pull alongside represents that hard to define feeling of success. Obviously, this is much harder to see and attain. So I hope that that helps you on achievement and success, because I think sometimes we get hung up or we look at other people's achievements or success and think, oh my goodness, am I ever going to get to that place? But just know the difference and celebrate the small wins that you have along the way, because what you think is success today, when you reach that point in life, might no longer be your definition of success any longer. So know the difference between achievements and know the difference between successes. Keep in mind the 4 core things that matter to you most, like your family, your health, your financial goals. Keep the big picture. Start with your why. And if you don't know what your why is, grab this book. So I hope that you guys enjoyed today's episode. It's always such a pleasure to serve you here on Jeunesse Live. Please leave questions, comments, and feedback in the comments below. And I can't wait to see you next week. We've got more stuff to cover on our guide to social selling. So again, if you're watching this weekend, happy Easter. For all of you who tuned in, I just want to say thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next week right here, same place, same time on the next episode of Jeunesse Live. Bye-bye.